My bad, girl. I had to get that out. What's up? What's up? I know it's late to a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all done went to bed and all that shit, y'all ragged asses. But what's good either way? Y'all make sure to like up the live as y'all enter. Okay. I know I'm always cussing y'all out because y'all deserve it. But what's good, y'all? Uh, it's cold in here. We down to the reunion. First part one. What's good, y'all? How y'all feel about this first part of the reunion? It was all right. It was all right. I didn't mind it. For what it was, I didn't mind it. I'm just ready to go on ahead and talk about it so I can go to bed. I'm already up in here yawning. What's good, y'all? Oh my gosh. Child, do we got a lot to discuss? Well, I'm gonna just give y'all what I wrote the fuck down. Or type down, should I say. That's really all I got to give y'all. But we go see what it is that I got. Okay, we go see what it is that I got. Okay, we're gonna see if I got some good. Hey y'all, hey, what's good? What's good, y'all? It's cold in my house. Okay. Um, so yeah, this why I'm bundled up. Okay. Like it's 2 degrees outside, but it feel like that my house right now. And y'all know I'm anemic. Nita, we gonna get on that because I totally disagree. Nita, we gonna get on that because I totally disagree, girl. Hey, hey, Nita girl. Nita girl.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hell no, I ain't turning the air down because I get hot during the middle of the damn night. Absolutely not. No, y'all not about to disrupt the flow of my damn household. Okay, I get hot at night, girl. I hell no. Okay, I get hot. My throat start getting scratchy. I start getting all congested, all up and current on. Absolutely not. Talk about something Jarvis fine. Fine where? Okay, fine where? He won't what I thought he was from the sound of his voice in the other episode. I told y'all he sounded like he looked all right. We'll talk about it when we get there. Y'all get my likes up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Quit playing. Y'all get my likes up. It's over 100 of y'all in here. So y'all got enough time to get my likes up and stop playing with me. Child, please. In my opinion, he could have kept his face covered. But we'll talk about it when we get there at the 10-minute mark. No, I'm not doing Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't fool with Ultimate Girls Trip like that. Nah, I don't need all that. I'm all right. Okay, I had enough for Housewives for right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roa, this is season 17, episode 18, the reunion part 1. We done finally made it down to the reunion. Thank God. It's OV. Well, about to be OV. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it so I can send y'all on about y'all way. So we finally get to see Jarvis' face when he brings Tink Tink some flowers. The only thing I got to say is ew. Um y'all want to know who he looked like? Because he don't look like nothing the way he sounded when he wore the Iron Man mask, and in my opinion, he could have kept that hoe on. But do y'all want to know who he looked like? He looked like Maya Wilkes' cousin, her gay cousin that owned the situation, Ceylon, down to girlfriends. What was his name? Was it Rodney? I think it was Rodney. But that's exactly what Jarvis looked like. He looked like Rodney, Maya Wilkes' cousin. He looked just like Rodney. Thank you, Mickey. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Mickey. I appreciate you, baby, and I love you too. Thank you for your cash app, baby. But that's exactly who he did. He did. Y'all really go sit up in my face and say that this man didn't remind y'all of the situations character from Girlfriends. He did. He looked. Don't leave. Sinclair Baptiste, especially doing this part where we getting Jarvis ass together. Don't leave. You right on time. Okay? You is right on time, Sinclair. Don't you leave. We getting on Maya Wilkes' cousin, Rodney, aka Jarvis, because that's exactly what the fuck Jarvis gave. When he came up in there with them shades on. I said, who the fuck is this? And then I looked and then it had the nerve to say Jarvis. I said, huh? I mean, look, I guess. Okay. I guess they ain't none of my business. Um, but in my opinion, girl, he could have came. He just should have left the Iron Man mask on because I said he sounded like he looked pretty decent because he did. Came in there with his lips all perched out like Anton Davis Daniel. Is it Antoine Daniels fat ass? I said, okay, sir. Bust through, sir. Look, one thing about it, and two things for certain, I ain't finna hate on none of my sisters for coming out here getting it. Okay, if he look, he heard good Judy playing her dirty piece of trade. Hey, do your thing, sir. But I see you from a mile away, Miss Teen, and you ain't fooling me by no means. Moving on. Um, yeah, you right. I mean, considering that she once was married to that Gorillas in the Mist exhibit, I mean, girl, look, I was a fool. Okay, I was a fool. Okay, to think that Jarvis actually looked like something, I was a fool, and I can admit that I was a slam fool. I never do that again, Kelly. I never give you the benefit of a doubt when it comes to a good looking man again, Kelly. I promise you, I would never do it. Cause I really did think Jarvis looked like something. I was a fool. Anyway, moving on. Listen, if the Rodney body double is an upgrade, I mean, well, cause all things considered, I'm with you when you're right. Moving on. Okay, look, all things considered, I'm with you when you're right, friend. So that's all I got for Jarvis. So Frank had a sit down scene where she talked to Jasmine Crockett. Why didn't we get that? Now, although Frack really wasn't in the way this season, excuse me, it's obvious that she had a little something to give, so why not give that? I would have loved to have seen her sit down with Jasmine Crockett. Why didn't we get that from her? That's the one thing that Bravo does that I absolutely hate. They don't mind giving us all the bullshit that we didn't ask for, but these very real scenes they don't ever want to damn give, and I don't understand why. This would have gave Faye some type of damn depth. It would have gave her some type of a storyline. Like, why didn't y'all show that? I don't understand. I really don't. Y'all went out y'all way to bring Faye around here. She actually gave us a good scene, a wholesome scene, and we're just now seeing it. Y'all made it unknown. So y'all held that just for us to see down to the reunion. Why? Like, why do y'all do shit like that? Like, now that's one thing about Bravo that I can't stand. They don't mind showing us bullshit, but when it comes down to an actual scene, they want to hold pocket it until the damn reunion. I would have loved to have seen that scene. It would have gave her some. Whatever. Pinky announced that she pregnant and she due in December. Look, I'm not shocked that Pinky pregnant. Okay, he got that big ass schlong in them drawers of his. I'm not shocked that she pregnant. I ain't shocked that she don't get pregnant every damn year like these Kojic first ladies out here. Like, I'm really shocked about that, to be honest with you. But congratulations, Pinky. It looked like Claudia Joy won't lie. Now I'm just throwing it out there. It looked like Claudia Jordan won't lie. No matter how y'all feel about what she did, she won't lie. So, how do you know it's big? Where was you at, friend, in the episode when he wore them gray sweatpants? Don't get hot with me because me and my homegirls bird watch and y'all don't. Don't get hot with me. I saw that. I saw it and Scotty saw it. Scotty is my witness to that bitch. Okay. Don't get hot with me because y'all missed the bird. Because me and my homegirls didn't. Y'all need to learn how to start paying attention. You would have saw that big ass shit too. Y'all too busy looking at us shit. The real shit was down in them gray sweatpants. You missed it. I ain't got nothing to do with that, friend. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with that, friend. You should have been paying attention. So the ladies talk about they bull dagging ass ways. Girl, I don't care. Like, listen, I know a lot of y'all think that that's funny and that's interesting and that's entertaining, but with me, it's cringe, especially when it comes to this franchise in particular, because it's really only this franchise where being the undercover bull dagger or being a bull dagger because it's the summertime is a prerequisite. And let's just be honest, like I know a lot of y'all think that shit is like interesting and ha funny, but myself personally, I don't. I'm actually getting real sick and tired of it dealing with this and with dealing with this particular franchise. If y'all really want me to be honest with y'all. Like I'm really getting over the same old antics when it comes to them. It's always sex. It's always some bull dagging ass shit. Like it's like for real. I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm being real. That's what it always seems to be on this particular franchise in particular. Like I'm over that shit. I'm just gonna be real. I'm over that shit. I'm over y'all bull dagging ass tendencies that y'all just got to have up here. Black really did stay on FaceTime the whole time while they was down at that dinner party with a ring light. I mean, I guess again, do I care? No. But I mean, I guess we gotta talk about Black because K Michelle made it a point to bring up Black as many more than Drew did. So I mean, I guess we got to bring up Black. Um Phaedra axes Drew because see what happened was BA said that each of the ladies wrote down a question for another lady in the group. And throughout all the three parts, where he's going to read off the different questions that one cast member has for the next cast member, right? So this was Faye-Faye's to Drew. And she said, does Drew still want to deal with Black with everything that came out about him? So Drew says she looks forward to continuing the friendship with him, but they haven't had sex or anything like that. Now, here's my thing, Drew. If I were you, I wouldn't even want to be associated. Whether it's true, false, or somewhere in between. I just feel like with everything that you got going on, I wouldn't even want to be connected to him in that way. I wouldn't. Or at least not in view of the public eye. My opinion, Drew. Then you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You grow. But if I were you, I wouldn't even be fooled up, finagled up, tangled up, anything with Black. I just wouldn't. Like, especially considering the fact that I will have a lot going on as is. I'm just freshly divorced and all of the rest of that shit. I'm still trying to get my shit up off the ground. The last thing I need is to be fooled up with a motherfucker that got that level of BS tagged to him. Like it ain't worth it, Drew. He ain't even that damn cute. Like he ain't even that damn cute. I wouldn't even deal with him in that way. Now I ain't saying that you got to completely throw him away, but at least until he's been cleared of what all them dingy assholes said that he did, and they real dingy. I don't care what y'all say, they real dingy, and they some damn foolish assholes if you ask me. For giving a nigga thousands upon hundred thousands of dollars without a damn contract. They fools. But I just still wouldn't do it. Drew, I wouldn't. You are the company that you keep. And if I was you, I wouldn't even waste my time being involved with a motherfucker with that type of shit going on. I wouldn't. I ain't saying he a bad person, but I just wouldn't. I wouldn't waste my time. But do what you do. Um Andy asks Kimberly, what does she think about his situation? She says that's why she didn't want to be connected with him. It's known that he takes advantage of black women. K. Michelle said Drew has done some things to her down to the background. And then T Tink brings up how Drew, um, huh? How Drew went on live to show that her business was shut down. Now, Kimberly, we found this out about Black after that whole situation went down. So unless it's a well-known fact, Ron there to Hot Georgia, that he does this to girls, that he takes advantage of them and he still a damn money, that could be the case. However, Kimberly, excuse me. However, Kimberly, if that was the case, why would you have been entertaining him down in the DMs? Because it's you were entertaining him down in the DMs, Kimberly. So now, I mean, listen, Kimberly, if we're gonna ask that about Drew, we have no choice but to ask that about you. If it was a well-known fact and you knew that beforehand, why was you entertaining him down in the DMs for however long you was entertaining him, K? One. Two, we found this out after the fact, so what's T? Now listen, if you were just trying to get back at Drew, get back at Drew. Like, cool. That's housewife, you know. But I just gotta ask that question, Kimberly. Moving on. Yeah, and sponsoring. He found himself a sponsor. Hey, to pour up a drink for me. Okay. Shout out to Tierra Marie. Kimberly, if you're not gonna get up here, because we're at the reunion, okay? Okay, we're at the reunion. This is as good a place as any to talk about where you heard this, where you heard that, and exactly what was the underhanded things Drew was doing in the background. This is the reunion, Kay. This is the time to bring all of that shit up, and you did not prove your case. Again, you keep saying that Drew has done all of these nefarious things in the back, but you're not saying what those things were. You keep getting up here, Drew. You have done things in the background. We're at the reunion. What were the things that she was doing to you in the background? If she did some shit to you, Kay, tell us. You keep wanting to tell us this and then feeling as though we supposed to go off of your word. But why? If she did something, tell us what she did. What were the things of the things? You still leaving us in the dark about shit, even on down to the reunion. And I don't get it. Tink Tink bringing up how Drew went live to show her business was shut down. Tink Tink, you've also done your fair share of bullshit on social media, much like how you did the before and after of her getting her mommy makeover. I mean, Tink. And then another thing, girl, you acting like that was some shit that won't go never be found out. That's another thing, Tink Tink. You acting as if this was some well kept secret and she bought it out or some shit. Like, if Drew wouldn't have bought it up, somebody else would have bought it up. So why is you making it a big deal because Drew bought it up? You wanted an issue with Drew. Drew gave you an issue. Drew is giving you what it is that you want from her, a problem. You don't fuck with her. She don't fuck with you. So she did something petty to your ass. That's Housewives 101. Like, I don't understand what the hell you so pissed at. I don't. I don't. Nana's burnt ass waffles was shut the fuck down. And Drew decided to have a petty moment. That's housewife shit. So a viewer question asks, is Angela jealous um because of everything that she said about Shamia's body? Look, Shamia trying to act like she ain't never had no work done. That's a damn lie. Shamia, okay? And I don't know why y'all do that. I don't know why y'all getting up here pulling that Marie Monroe shit, talking about you ain't never had a BBL. Girl, yes, you did. I refuse to believe you was born and built like that, Shamia. And I remember you when you was on Bubble and Brown Sugar and you ain't have all that ass back in the gap. You didn't, Shamia. Now, did you have a cute little shape? You had a cute little shape, but you won't give in all of that ass when you was down to Morris Brown. Like, I don't know why y'all be doing that. I, I really don't. I don't know why y'all be doing that. Y'all be having all this shit done, but then when they get called out, well, I ain't never had this done. I ain't got no BBL. Shamia, bye. Girl, bye. If you ain't ever had no BBL, neither did Portia. And that's just how I feel on that. And listen, even if Angela did talk about her body, I'm more I'm more than sure it was a damn read. Like, I don't know why we try so now all of a sudden people can't read Shamia no more about her body. If somebody reads Shamia down about her body, that person is automatically jealous or some shit. Jealous of what? I wouldn't dare be jealous of nobody who's not natural. Like, I wouldn't. I would not be jealous of somebody's body who had a BBL. I wouldn't. Now, I would only get jealous if they came out the womb like that. And then I had to lay down on somebody's table to get what I got. Now I might feel away. But if a bitch done laid down on the same table as me, what the fuck am I jealous for? No, it's a read. It's a gag. It's a roast. Anything dealing with Shamia, here come all of these crybabies. Oh, they body shaming. Oh, they colorist. Oh, they this, that thing, and the other. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all kill me with that. Anytime somebody say anything about Shamia, here come all you whiny ass bastards. Shut up. Shut up. Moving on. Tink Tink having a before and after of Drew's body. Look, no tea, no shade, Drew. She did eat you up with that because your body was. I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you, Drew. Okay, you know I love you to pieces, but you also know I'm here for a good gag and a good kiki. And the key and the gag is, girl, your body was tatted through after the first mommy makeover. I ain't never seen somebody mommy makeover look backwards. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Drew. I'm not. Ting Ting did eat you up with that before and after. She did. She ate she ate you up with that before and after. No shade, but she did. Pinky's argument with Angela was Pinky's favorite moment as a newbie. Look, that was my favorite moment too. Be clear, because Angela tore your ass up. Okay, Pinky? Angela tore your ass up. But I can appreciate you though, Pinky, for being a good sport about it and saying, you know what, that was my favorite moment because she got that off. Okay, she got that off. I can appreciate you for that, Pinky. I can, because most people wouldn't be able to do that. So I can appreciate you for saying, even though she tore your ass out the frame, that was still that was still one of your favorite moments as a new, because she tore your ass out the frame. Okay, she did. Girl, not with them teeth co-mingling in your mouth, them incestuous ass teeth. That alone, Pinky, nail tuck offen. I said what I said, Don Smart. Backwards. I ain't never seen nobody's mommy makeover gone backwards. I ain't never seen that. Usually when people get mommy makeovers, they look like some. Drew, Drew. Anyway, uh, Portia dating men and women at the same time, and she claims that she's in love with Sway and she loves the touch of a woman. And then Shamia says she's happy for her. She wants her to find love and be in love. Portia and Shamia, this is for y'all.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Now all of a sudden you love the touch of a woman. Then, then you had the nerve to act like you was gonna start crying, bringing up how dirty ass Diana is happy for you and all the rest of this shit. She just so happy for me. It, so is Sway the Sway been you over, Portia? Listen, one good thing about a nasty piece of Doc Johnson sense of skin is that, don't ask me how I know, is because that motherfucker never go soft. Cause my Doc Johnson with sensitive skin been hard since the day I bought him 3 years ago. This motherfucker still ain't went down yet. Do you understand me? So that's one good thing about what y'all got going on around there. I give you that much. But that shit away. But get out my business. But but I Okay, period, Brooke. Happy Pride. Thank you for your 199. You right, Phil. It is too much. It's too much. It is. It could get. Listen, like Phil, don't hate because you can't compete. Okay, Phil. Phil, you can't compete where you don't compare, friend. Shush. Moving on. That's one. I'm just messing with Phil, by the way. That's about the only good thing that I could say that y'all got going on for y'all. But other than that, Portia, if you really expect for me to believe, and I'm just being honest, not tucked away in the Walgreen bag. No, it came in the bag that it got sent in. About your business. Thank you for your 199. But Portia, I guess Portia. I'm too old to be screwing all night. Hurry up so I can take a nap. I know you lying, Phil. Okay, Phil, I know you lying. Niggas like me like to go rounds. A nigga like you couldn't hang with a nigga like me. A nigga like you, Phil, could never hang with a cunt like me. By no means. Cause I like to go for rounds. Go to sleep. Bitch, we'll sleep tomorrow. What you mean go to sleep? Phil, what type of fucking you got going on around there? Moving on, they ain't none of our business. But Portia board dagger now, so fine. Anyway, is Ting Ting jealous that Portia won her house because she keep calling it Simon's house? And then Angela chimes in, taking up for Portia. Listen, you look lazy. Your man would say otherwise. Okay? You think I'm lazy? Go ask your man. Now, look, Scotty on Twitter, because y'all know every time Angela breathes, that bitch got something to say. So Scotty put on Twitter that here go Angela chiming in, but yet I ain't seen shit where that bitch said anything about Tink Tink chiming in. Listen, I don't care about the chime ins because all of them do that shit. So that's just something that we just gonna have to deal with. All of them are gonna chime in when other shit is going on. And it's been happening on Real Housewives for I don't know how long. So I don't know why every time Angela do it, Scotty in particular gotta have something to say. Like, I mean, whatever. I ain't even mad at her for chiming in. I ain't. See, because that's what makes the reunion good. When we could get them to do shit like that. Like, I ain't mad at it. Let her chime in. Let her chime in. Tink Tink ass chimed in. What difference do it make? Right. Kelly been chiming in anything that was dealing with Portia. She has something smart to say. I ain't seen Scotty ass get on Twitter and said nothing about that. Oh, but because Angela decided to say something, now he got all these Twitter fingers like he Kimberly Michelle. Yes, I'm bringing up my best friend because that's my best friend. I could talk about him like a dog. Y'all can't. But Tink Tink, I will say this. You can't talk about nobody's house when Shamia had to lend you a townhouse. Okay? You can't talk about nobody's house when Shamia had to lend you a house for however long she had to lend you a house, girl. And we all know you had a budget of about $3,000. So we already know your house ain't hit no much. Okay? So tink tink, anything dealing with houses and stuff like that, girl, mind your business. Okay? Mind your business. Portia says that Mike really was in love with her. He even told his dad that he loved her, and he was really hurt when he found out that she was dating Sway.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Kimberly brings up the Nash situation and felt like Portia should have said that she once dated him.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So then we get down to Kim, because I ain't dealing. So then we get down to Kimberly's real. Because I ain't dealing with neither one of them. I'm not. I ain't dealing with neither one of them. I'm sick of it. So Shamia brings up how here we Scotty. Now I heard your Twitter spankers tapping when Shamia wanted to chime in when it came down to K shit. Shamia chiming in and bringing up how Drew was being hurtful when she brought up that she wasn't leaking. Listen, Shamia,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
out of all the shit that Kimberly was giving Drew this entire season for what the hell ever, who cares? Who cares, girl? It was a gag. And if Kimberly felt the way, Kimberly just felt the way. But girl, it was a gag that Kimberly rightfully deserved. As much as I love K. Michelle, and y'all know that. I'm a huge fan of K. Michelle. Love her down. She my Pisces sister. Period. Periana to the Perrier. Okay? She is. But at the end of the day, she rightfully deserved that nasty piece of gag. I love Kimberly. And even I got up here and said, girl, she walked up there on that people stage with a busted ass. And had ass juice all over them people, good flow. And I love Kimberly. I even said something about the gag. Shamia.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Kay talks about going to an uncertified doctor and getting her ass done. That was her choice, and she shouldn't have done it. You right, Kimberly. You shouldn't have done it. And y'all gonna get enough of getting y'all ass and titties done at the back of a flea market. Okay, y'all are. Y'all are gonna get enough of going to the Walmart section and getting y'all ass and titties done by these uncertified ass physicians. I'm glad that you said that, Kay. You right. It is your fucking fault, and you ain't got no damn case. You knew that man was uncertified, and you still went and got it done. Now you paying for it for the rest of your life. Sue for what? Sue who? Sue who? That man didn't lie to you about what he was and what he wasn't. You knew and you still got it done because you wanted to keep myth his ass around. I lay you down, Kate, but we are going to tell the truth. If we're going to tell the truth, we may as well tell the truth. Kate says that She did hear a lot of outside noise that altered her way of thinking while she was on the show, and how she heard from some bloggers that some of the ladies was calling around asking about her. Who was the blogger that you listened to, Kimberly? Who was the bloggers that you was like? Again, Kimberly, if you gonna get up here and say shit like this, you may as well say where you heard it from. Go on ahead and get that messy ass blogger some shine. You may as well. What blogger? What blogger? And why would you even listen to bloggers? Bloggers are messy. Bloggers, a lot of bloggers want to stir the pot. Why would you even listen to a damn blogger? Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you, baby. Not ass juice. T, you got me screaming tonight. Thank you, baby, for your cash app, Kimberly. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And it's ass juice. Bust all over them good people flow. Messing up they stage. While all of your ass synchronous. Why? Why? Girl, ass juice and mucus all over and pus. All, all over them people good flow. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Kay. That's what you get. And then you getting up here still hollering about you want to get other alterations done. Kay and her Twitter fingers. Kay did admit that she tweeted a lot, and she admitted that she shouldn't have did that. Thank you, baby, for your your 1999. Thank you, Nat. Been off the cuff. I miss you, Pisces brothers. Thank you, baby. I miss you too. Thank you so much for your 1999 donation. I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you. Kay did admit that she had a lot of Twitter fingers and she shouldn't have did that. If she could have curved her ass down to Twitter, she could have said what she had to say in the damn scene. I can appreciate you for saying that, Kay. I can. I can appreciate you for getting up here and saying, you know what? All that tweeting I did, I just could have said that shit in the moment. So now that you learned your lesson, Kay, I hope you don't get back up here season 19 with the same shit. I do. You're going to come back because BA like you. So we already know you're going to come back. So I hope next season you don't do that shit. If somebody made you feel away, if you got something to say it. Did Kay rush into a friendship with Shamia? Yeah, she did, because she don't even like her ass now. Okay? And that's just my opinion. Yeah, she did. She did. I told y'all beforehand. I personally felt like Kay was so quick to want to be down with the B team because at least in the B team, she can be that girl. Okay? She can. No shade to the other ladies. But them other ladies ain't shit compared to Kimberly Michelle. I mean, they're just not even Pinky. See, being a part of the A squad, she couldn't very well be that girl like that. Not with Portia and Phaedra running around. Not like that. But at least with the other ladies, she's Kimberly. She K Michelle. Okay? It's always gonna be K Michelle first, then it's gonna be Shamia, Tink Tink, and Pinky. But K Michelle name is always gonna be first when it comes to the rest of them, versus when you dealing with freaking frat. Let's just call a thing a thing. I've always felt like that. That was the reason why she was so quick to want to be down with the B team. Because over there, she can be that girl, and her name is going to be mentioned first before any of them. Because everybody knows K Michelle. Unless you watch this show, don't nobody know Kelly. Don't nobody know Shamia. And unless you a slutty vegan, don't nobody know Pinky. I mean, let's just be honest. The white folk would recognize K Michelle before they recognize any of the other three. The white folk would be like, well, I don't know them, but I do know her. That's K Michelle. Like, let's just tell the truth. Drew asked Shamia, why did she tell Kay that her other friends didn't want to be friends with her? And listen, Drew was real messy, but I loved it. That's you, Ocean Breeze. I ain't never heard of Kelly until this damn show. I don't watch the Food Channel Network. Okay. I don't watch the Food Channel Network. Okay, the only time I ever seen the Food Channel Network was when my homegirl Devin was on one of them cooking shows where they had the competition with the cooking show, the cook-off show, whatever the hell it was called. That's the only time I turned my TV to a cooking show. Cause my homegirl was up there competing. That's the only reason why I went round there. I ain't never seen or heard of Tink Tink till this damn show. I ain't know who the fuck she was, where the fuck she came from. Now that's just me. But getting back to what I was saying, Drew was real messy and I lived for it because that was a really good question. Why would she do that to her? You supposed to be such good friends with this girl. Why would you constantly let her know about you got other friends that don't want her to be friends that don't want you to be friends with her? Why? Thank you, Philippe, for your $5. Drew earned that season 18 contract for that question. I love it. Messy as fuck. K Michelle did this season what she hates the most. Listen to rumors. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no tea, no shade, but Drew asked a really great question. She did. If this girl is supposed to be your home girl, your home skillet, your good Judy, why the hell would you eat? Why would you keep reminding her that you're really close friends to other people that don't like her? Like, why? Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And another good question is when they do run down on her, do you have her back? Or do you pile in on the jokes and the gags? And now that y'all ain't friends no more, are you now piling in on the jokes and gags? Because I'm more than sure Rashida prune juice looking ass and Toya probably sat around there right now telling you, I told you not to be friends with her. I told you not to be friends with her. Are you now piling in on it? Because y'all ain't cool no more. That's a good question too. Are you now adding in to the dirty shit that they say about that girl? Anyway, child, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. This was a good first part. I didn't mind this first part. It was a good first part. The second part looked like it's finna be good. It looked like we finna get it started with the breakdown of Shamia and Kimberly's friendship. So I'm here for that. I am. And Kimberly gonna drop the dime that Shamia mama that talk like this was down to the hookah bar calling her a Jezebel. We gonna see. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to offer. Yeah, it was. It was a good first part. Didn't mind it. Didn't mind it. Next week better be better than this week. That's all I'ma say. Next week better be better than this week because this week was good. Next week better be better. Y'all get my likes up some more. It's over 250 of y'all. Y'all got enough time to get my likes up. 2 minutes. Y'all got enough time to get my likes up. Come on, at least get me to 150. Can y'all do that? This was a great laugh. I had fun with Philippe. Okay, Philippe up here telling y'all all of his sexual escapades. Um, about how after he get 3 good strokes, 4 on the good day, he ready to eat some Skittles and go to sleep. Um, y'all got to see my little Doc Johnson with sister skin. Mind your business. Um, you said you team Drew, child. Listen, when Kimberly told Portia she need to shut her glory hole, yes, God, honey. Y'all know I love a good zinger. Okay. Y'all know I love me a good zinger, honey. Period. And I think next week Angela finna get Tink Tink all the way together too. Thank you, Philippe, for your $2. Giving you the best that I got in my needle voice, child. If that's the best you can offer, you can never be my dirty piece of trade. Okay? You can never be my dirty piece of trade, and I will talk shit about your ass when I kick you the fuck up out my house. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I'm at an hour. Shout out to each and every last one of you all that came. Thank y'all. Thank you, Minky. And thank you, Kimberly, for y'all cash apps. It was greatly appreciated. Thank y'all so much for y'all super chats. I totally appreciate y'all for that. And thank y'all so much for the likes. I thank y'all for that. Where the hell are we gonna be next week? Well, tomorrow. Is it really B's house? I can't remember. I think it's really B's house. Is it really B's house? Or is it JoJo's? I can't remember, girl. Once I get it together, I'm going to post it on my community wall of where we're going to be tomorrow for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So just look on my community wall, child. I think it's really B's. But if I'm wrong or if I'm right, I'm going to post it on my community wall. We'll be there tomorrow. For the Whether You Like It or Not. But I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Totally love y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Now, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. Bye.